And the Premier is in the building. Mark McGowan, good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's great to see you, Premier. Not only, of course, the Premier of the great state of Western Australia, but proud member for the local electorate of Rockingham. Is that correct?
The greatest city in the greatest state in the world.
Oh, there you go. We needed to talk earlier because my Matt's Hits from Your Hood this week is Rockingham.
Oh, well, there you go. I'm sure it'll be complimentary.
Well, of course it will be. But one of the things was when I asked for people's Facebook comments were, I was there the other day. Beautiful, had a swim, lovely. Some people were giving it a really hard time.
Well, that would be a first. I've never heard of anyone giving Rockingham a hard time before.
Great place to live.
It's a great place to live. I've lived in Rockingham now for nearly 30 years.
Okay.
And look at me. There's nothing
Look
wrong
at
with
you.
me.
No,
Nothing wrong with me. I'm fighting fit.
You are.
Mr. Premier, we want to talk about the Derby in a moment, but we'll first go to our political correspondent, Kimber Kale.
Oh, I'm going politics.
Yeah.
Well, look, I just want to say in the paper today there was a couple of pages on some people who are doing it really tough, and this is all over Perth. I mean, we know, but these particular people are living in Rockingham in the bushland there, and you must see this quite a bit. But they're not causing any trouble in your electorate. There's no trouble in the area, but people really are still struggling, aren't they?
Homelessness is a very sad thing, and you see it on the streets of Perth, people living in doorways or Fremantle or around the place. It's terribly sad. Lots of services out there, public housing and the like, but it's very complex, and sometimes dealing with these issues has a whole range of factors to it.
Yeah.
And so it might be mental health, or there might be drugs, there might be family breakup, there might be depression, there might be all those sorts of things mixed in. Anyway, there's a lot of great people working on it, a lot of great services, and I congratulate all those people who are doing that.
Yeah, it does seem they were suggesting that they've been offered sometimes accommodation or some opportunities, but they might be moved to Fremantle or whatever, but they don't want to leave Rockingham. That's their home and that's their area, and so it's about maybe trying to get more services in that area so that they don't have to leave.
There's great services. I mean, I know the people from the Salvos or Anglicare or Communicare or any of those sort of services that are out there providing support. And sometimes there are reasons why people aren't in more traditional styles of housing, but we do our best to try and house people and provide that support for them.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark, can we call Paul Papalier? Can we get the Tourism Minister to organise maybe $1 million to get Eddie McGuire over for a photo with a quokka? Because Eddie wants the government to pay him to come over.
Don't
and
do
support,
it to the quokkas.
Support WA.
Well, I'm sure we could rustle up $15-20.
What do you think about Eddie's call yesterday?
Look, I don't know. I don't mind Eddie.
No.
I mean, he's all right. He's he's a bit loud, and he's very Melbourne. As I said, the papers asked me, and I said, well, I like Basil and Dennis much better.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Yep.
They're very they're a little bit gentler in the way they deal with things.
Sure. Yeah.
And I think that's more Western Australia than Eastern states.
Yeah, absolutely.
We are gentler. Our radio's
no
gentler. Everything about us is gentler than the Eastern states. There's a harder edge in Sydney and Melbourne than
Yeah,
here.
I think you're right.
It's
I
pretty
really
hard
do.
to top Dennis Cometti too.
Oh, he's the nicest man you'd ever meet.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's a sweetheart.
he should be the saint. He should have a sainthood.
Actually, right. Well, he's Dennis Committee AM these
Yes, he
days.
is.
so-
Well, he
He's
is.
awarded.
We named a big the media centre at the stadium after him.
True.
But he was humble about it. He's a lovely guy.
Brilliant guy. Now, I guess, Premier, we haven't seen you since last year. What is happening? What's going on?
Well,
in
lots
the world
of
of being a Premier?
lots of things. Creating jobs. That's our number one priority. So daily basis, we're announcing new projects, securing new projects for Western Australia, announcing new things for the state, whether it's tourism or mining or oil and gas or lithium or whatever it might be. There's lots of those sorts of things happening.
Okay.
All right. Is there
And I
anything
work
else?
very hard on that. There's a lot of effort goes into securing those sorts of things,
Sure.
and then getting the budget back under control whilst providing good services and infrastructure.
Of course, yeah.
And the other thing I've been very proud of is how much money we've got out of the Commonwealth government. We have we've worked very hard at that, and we've got billions out of them. So Metronet, we've got billions of dollars from the Commonwealth to pay for our rail line, and we get money for hospitals and the like, and we got our GST share. So we've got lots of things going the right way in WA.
Great.
And is there something that you would like to see Matt put in the Hits from Your Hood Rockingham song? Something that you think absolutely has to go in there to represent Rocco?
Oh, yeah, being a local boy.
Has it been written already?
Well, it's in the process.
things can always be
It might have to be tweaked.
He's quite flexible.
Well, we've got penguins and we've got dolphins.
Yeah, I got the penguins in there.
You got penguins?
Yeah.
Okay, we've got dolphins. We've got, lots of nice people. You've got that in there?
Yeah, that's in there.
They're nice people?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Beautiful waterfront.
You've been no help at all,
We got-
Premier.
I'm trying to think what else we got.
Mark, that waterfront on a sunny day is magnificent, isn't it, Rocky?
Rockingham's great. As
Yeah.
I said, I've lived there 30 years.
Yeah.
I go to those shops, the waterfront, virtually every weekend and have a coffee.
Well, Captain Paul and I drove down there, and as I said, I'd read some, negative comments, and we were going, "This is beautiful."
It is beautiful.
Yeah.
And,
In other cities around Australia, those sorts of areas are, it's like Cronulla.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah,
Manly.
yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
It's $4 million.
that's what it's like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Marcus, we wrap up here this morning. Now that we're into election mode and federally, does that change anything in the state?
Well,
Anything about
obviously,
your day-to-day?
yeah. Well, there'll be a lot of campaigning. I'll
Yep.
be helping my federal colleagues and Bill Shorten. I think he offers a stable alternative for Australia, and he certainly has a strong interest in Western Australia. So I'll be doing what I can to help Bill.
Oh, you won't be voting for Clive Palmer?
No,
He's not going to carpet.
Oh, I'm surprised.
Clive Palmer's not my favourite, but Bill's done the hard yards,
Yeah.
and I think you got to reward effort.
Yeah, good to see you, Mark. Keep working hard, as you
Well,
do.
when's this song playing?
Tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Tune in.
We're
It's
going
going
to
to be.
try and rhyme
I'll
something
look-
with dolphins
We
now.
want you to play it at the AGM.
I'll so look forward to that.